Okay, it's got a question. Why did you become a VTuber?
Well, that one is a quite real one, I guess. Not very funny reason, just like, I used to be on Twitch many years back, just for fun. I was just streaming for friends. And then I built a little community because every time I went live, it was just people gathered around. I was happy, you know? But 4 or 5 years ago, Twitch was let's just say it was a different place back then. Things weren't as nice back then. It's just things were a bit more. Just especially if you're female, things were different back then. Okay, they're different back then. But you know, anyway, I had good times. I had city times. I did enjoy the times where things were just nice, but there were also rough days where you're just like, why are people like that? Why are people so miserable? Twitch was really something else back then. It really freaking was. So eventually I just focused on my job because I ran like a little business, and I never streamed regularly to begin with, but it became less and less until I eventually just fully dropped it because I was just career focused instead. Then COVID became a thing and I lost everything, you know, just life was kind of poopy back then. And I didn't know what to do, and I was really bored because there's only so many jobs you can apply to once you've just recently become unemployed, like 80% of all the other people. So there's lots of competition, and I figured, you know, I'll just start up Twitch again. And I kind of saw VTubing as a way to escape that more toxic reality. So when I do have those miserable people in my chat, I can disassociate from that easier because you know I speak through a mask that's like a middle way, a bridge in between to really separate those from getting to me too much. I really like that, but I also realized Twitch is no longer that place it used to be back then. Twitch is a much nicer place back then. As I fucking love my chat, dude. They're such freaking little cinnamon buns. Oh my goodness. That's so freaking good to me. And Twitch is just a completely different place, and I don't regret anything. I took VTubing as like a gateway to just start anew, basically, and I kind of did, but I stayed a VTuber, but I stopped doing this whole starting a new thing. I just wanted to be myself, but still have that bridge in between. I did enjoy the bridge after all. I just didn't like playing like a character. I figured, you know, when you look at the VTuber influencers, the big ones, they all have like they're very professional playing a character and stuff. And I wanted to do that too, but like it's tiring. But I could just be myself with chat because they're great and I love them. It was really nice, and I enjoyed VTubing ever since, and I have never regretted once in my freaking life. I've never once been like, oh wow, I wish I could go back to Flash tubing. No, fuck that shit. I love my skin. It's great. I love myself. Everything is great. I freaking love chat.